Okay, so 13 African countries will be assembling in Egypt for the Under-20 AFCON. Now, Egypt were awarded the host nation after the Confederation of African Football decided to give them the rights to host because Cote d'Ivoire had withdrawn due to some unforeseen circumstances. Now, Ghana's Black Satellites are in Group C, together with the defending champion Senegal. There's DR Congo and also Central African Republic. Today we'll be talking to somebody who knows Egypt so well, a country that gave Ghana huge success at the Under-20 World Cup. They won the WAFU, they went on to win the AFCON, and also they won the World Cup in Egypt. It remains to be the only African country that won the World Cup on African soil. And one player who is part of that squad is Emmanuel Agyemang-Badu. Agyemang-Badu, how are you doing?
Very well, bro.
Great stuff. Let me take you back, nostalgic moment, all right? I'll play a quick video and then you try and run us through what was running through your mind at that time and how you were feeling after converting the last spot kick for Ghana to clinch the trophy. So just take a watch at this.
Success of the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. If Badu can score this penalty, is it Africa? Is it Africa? It is! Ghana have won the competition for the first time. On African soil, an African team. To 10 men after 37 minutes of the match. What an extraordinary ending to the final. What an extraordinary ending to the shootout. African winners on African soil. Frankly, the best team of the tournament, I think, won. But how they won it. Is a full senior Ghanaian international, and he will always be known as the man whose penalty kick in the shootout won the cup for Ghana. Ghana 0, Brazil 0 after extra time. Ghana win 4-3 on penalties.
Okay, just a quick one, all right? Just tell us what the decision from Coach Salastete was. Was it you that told the coach that you would take the last penalty, or it was a decision from him?
Well, so what happened was, I think the day, normally when you get to semi-finals, everything can happen, and we've been practicing a lot of penalty kicks. They normally know me that I'm a good shooter of the ball, so normally penalty kicks, when I get there, then the coach will tell me, Agyemang, don't go close. You're not one of my favorite 5 players. I said, okay, and that's not a problem, but I still need to train because anything can happen.
Yeah.
So the D-Day came, and when we were in the dressing room, and he told me that if in case the game travels to extra time, maybe penalty kicks, I'm not in the first 5. However, if something happens and the need arrives, then that one, he doesn't have any problem. So we got there, and I was really calm, just getting the guys, psych them up to concentrate and for us to do something for the nation, because I was thinking after this tournament I will be more than 20. When again am I going to get a cup? When again? Where is my career going? So I need to do something for the nation, myself, and for our Ghanaian supporters. So it came to when they missed that penalty kick, then I was there with Opoku Agyemang. Daniel Agyemang, our goalkeeper,
yeah.
And
I think he's now in the US now.
Yes, and David Daddy.
Yeah,
left 4 of us. Our goalkeeper was far away because where the post and the center, so I didn't signal him. I signaled Opoku and he said, no. I turned and watched David's face. I couldn't even say anything because the expression he gave me was he was not
wasn't
interested
good.
at that time. So I said, okay, let me just take the risk. And in every game in the world, there is risk. So when I was going, a lot was going through my mind. When you win it, what will happen? When you miss it, now that your career is taking a step, what is going to happen? Then we have a history when it comes to penalty kicks in this country. So I said, no, but this is the job I have chosen. I need to take the risk and go for it. So when I was going, a lot was going in my mind. To go for a punch or to go for placement. But mind you, those who were very good at the training grounds was one of the best penalty takers was Brighter there.
Okay.
He was very good. Jonathan as well was very good. Andre Dede, you already know him, is very good penalty taker. David Ransford was saying and others, we know them already.
Yeah.
So those who I thought was very good missed the penalty kick. So I said, hey, those I trusted missed it. What am I going to do? So when I moved 3 steps, I jerked a bit and I saw him moving to the right side. That means he have locked, he cannot turn back.
Yeah.
I said, no, this one, I don't need to point the ball hard. I just need it on the ground, and gratefully, I put the ball in the net. And after 120 minutes of football, body was tired and I was running around. I came home and I saw the video. I said, really, where was I running to? But you know, when it comes to this kind of penalty case, emotions come in.
Yeah.
Like happiness and everything. Even if you are tired, you won't even know that you are tired until you get to the hotel and you see the body is weak. So it was really tough one, but this is the job we have chosen. And when it comes to crucial moments, you just have to be there for the team.
And that meant that he etched your name into the history books of the under-20. But how have you carried on from then to now? I think it's about 14 years.
No, 15.
And counting. 15
we are getting
years.
to 16, yeah.
Yes, we are going back to a country that, like I said, gave us huge smiles and that kind of stuff. I'm sure this video has been played over and over. You've seen it on several shows. You've seen it on different platforms. You've seen it on... I've seen a documentary from CAF and even FIFA trying to, as part of building that momentum, because Ghana is heading back to a country where they used to win the tournament. How do you feel that your name would always be the last to be mentioned, the last man to plant the ball at the back of the net to clinch Ghana's first World Cup trophy in the under-20?
Well, I don't know if it's coincidence or a blessing. After Côte d'Ivoire withdrew from hosting it and straight to Egypt, and that's where we won the World Cup. However, it's different. This is World Cup and this is African Cup.
Yeah.
But it's the same soil, so I don't want to differentiate it too much. I'm very optimistic that the guys will make us very proud. Normally, tournament like this, you need to speak to them. One crucial thing about this kind of tournament is most of your players play in Europe. They need to be talked to because you have locals as well who a lot of the European guys need to give them an exposure as well. Exposure as well to qualify, to play well, do well, so that they also can get opportunity and leave the country. Otherwise, when we were going, I remember at the airport, I was seeing some of our guys. You know, at that time, most of the guys were playing in Europe.
Yeah.
I think like 4 or 5 of us was playing in Ghana here. Then I watched them. I said, guys, you know, you look so nice. You play in Europe. If you go there and 50-50 balls, you want to dodge it, I will kill you. Because all of us have to do one job for the nation that is spending a lot of money on us, and make ourselves proud and open an opportunity for those who are playing in the country as well. And that is exactly what happened. And at that time, you know, Andre Dede, you, Samuel Nkum, you have a tough mental players who at any given time they can stand the test. So going back to the soil that we won a prestigious cup like this, I'm very happy that the team will take a good step. They have a very great coach who is very young, well experienced, and he knows the job very well. And I'm very sure that he will revive the national under-20 team. And on the side that we have won the under-20 World Cup, I know they will do well and make the nation proud as well.
Okay, Agyemang, let's talk about the man guiding the current set of players to Egypt. That's Emmanuel Agyemang-Badu. He's I've seen people speak highly of him. If he wins the under-20, that's AFCON, he would be the 4th Ghanaian to win it. The first was Fredo Samdodo in 1993. We had an Italian, Giuseppe Mieza. We had Kosa Lastete, Abdul Karim Zito, and now Desmond Ofei. What are your thoughts about him?
A great guy. Well, speaks so well. He knows his job as well, and he knows when to be a father to the players, when to be a coach, and when to be a friend. This is very key when you are a coach and working with young guys like that. So I have been watching their trainings. I watched some of their games. We also watch him and the all African games as well. Yeah, we saw the kind of job he did, and like I said, he's reviving the national under-20 team. He just needs our support, and we will be there to support him. And for what I've seen, the kind of conversation that I have with him, he'll be one of the great coaches if he stay focused like how he is now. And he's a very great guy as well.
Do you think that CAF has done us a great disservice? I'm saying that because they had to do a redraw of the groups. So now we are facing Senegal, who are the defending champions. They won it in 2023. You pay attention to youth football a lot, and I'm sure you've done a lot of digging about the countries to be facing. So there's Senegal in the DR Congo and Central African Republic. Your thoughts on the three countries who will be playing?
Well, it's a very difficult group, but they are beatable. Every team, every country is beatable, especially when they are playing against Ghana. They have this kind of, I will not say fear, but just to play well and to make themselves very proud. But in as much that they Senegalese, they have a very solid U-20 team. Last 2023, they were able to promote some of their guys to their senior team like Kamara and others. So they put a lot of effort in the U-20. As some years back, we put a lot of effort on ours. But right now, even we have Jerry Afrie, who is now with the Blasters as well. So that kind of attention is coming, and we need to give attention to this kind of games. It's a very difficult group, like I said. Congo, they have a solid team as well. Maybe Central African Republic, the team that maybe not too sure of them. But listen, we are playing our two games against these great nations.
Yeah,
this first game is for everyone. We just need to focus. This kind of tournament brings a lot out of the players, and the most important is to concentrate and get the first win. In every tournament, your first win is very crucial. If you can't win, then you need to get a draw. But for what I've seen, the kind of preparation they have had, the kind of squad that they have selected, I'm very, very sure that we will qualify from the group stages. Normally, we want to go to the World Cup. So the first priority is to get to semi-finals. When you get there, then you trigger and see if you can win the cup. Ours, when we were going to Rwanda, when we had the meetings with the coaches and the management members, the first priority was, guys, let's try and get to semi-finals and qualify for the World Cup. When we got there, you allow you to have rest. You go there, and I told Andre, I said, no. There's no rest. He left only 2 games. Let's fight and win the 10. So, but we don't want to start thinking about that one. Let's start to think about how to get to the semi-finals for the team to qualify for the World Cup. And from there, we trigger it and see if they can win something. But with the group we are in, I'm very optimistic we will sail through.
I think Desmond shares in your words, because I saw a quote, the interview he did with CAF, and he was asked about the team's chances, what the target is for them. He mentioned that it's a game at a time, so they'll be looking. The first objective is to qualify from the group stage. But let me push you further. If you were the GFA president, what would be the target for him? Would it, because I'm saying this because we missed out on the last edition, 2023. We didn't qualify at all. But if you look at our success at the under-20 tournament, huge success. What would be that word to Desmond? Would it be to get to the semis? Because when you get to the semis, you've automatically qualified for the World Cup in Chile, and then you can then target the trophy.
Yeah, I think every coach or coaches have their aims and ambitions. He might target to win the cup, but like how he said, he needs to take game after game, because we are in a dicey or a bit of difficult group that he needs to focus on the games there. The first 2 games is very crucial. So after qualifying from there, then we see the kind of countries we will meet going forward. But always the priority or the focus have to be to get to the semi-finals and qualify for the World Cup. That will be a plus for his career, for his CV, and it will be a plus for the GFA and the FA president. It's unfortunate that on 2020 we won the African Cup of Nations, but unfortunately because of COVID we couldn't go to the World Cup. So this is a very huge platform for us to repeat what happened, and it will be a plus for the FA, the GFA president, and Desmond to reach semi-finals so that we can comfortably say that we are going to the World Cup in Chile.
Maybe some of the players should come to you for some pep talk when it comes to the penalties. I don't know if some of them have reached out to you though, or you have reached out to them.
Well, I haven't spoken to a lot. I spoke to one or two. I just tell them that they should stay focused. Those I spoke to, they are locals. Some of the local guys, they should stay focused. If they have the opportunity to start the games, that is a privilege for them. If they don't have, they should stay focused, relax, and anything can happen in a tournament. They should just speak to themselves so that the professionals should get themselves in the game so that they can open an opportunities for everybody. Because I don't know which it will not happen. If you go out of the group stages, professionals, they will go back to their clubs. Those who are playing in Ghana here will come back. And you know the system here is not easy. So it's a plus for them to open an opportunity for them. And everybody should go in and know that they are working for themselves. They are national U-20. They have an opportunity to go to U-20, U-23 and have opportunity to play for the Blasters. So it's a huge opportunity for them to do well. And they should look at the country that is spending a lot of money on its football as well. And to make themselves proud, make your family proud, and make the nation proud. That's all I said about them. Just go out there, play your heart out. Even if you don't win, Ghanaians will appreciate you.
A lot of people do not know this. The coach that was with Zito, one of his assistants, Fatah Salifu, in Mauritania when we won our 4th AFCON title, it's with Desmond. I don't know if that's the plan from the FA, because I would want to say, look, I think it's a good idea, it's a good decision. I don't know what you have to say about that. I
don't know if the history is repeating itself. From Ivory Coast tournament have left to Egypt, and now a coach who won the African Cup of Nations is still with Desmond. You see, he's very calm, relaxed. He doesn't talk much, but he knows his job. He's somebody I have a conversation with, and he have the brains in the game and very calm. He talk less, but he does a lot of job underground. So we are just hoping and praying for them that they will get the luck and to bring the best out of the guys.
Let's rewind a bit fast forward. Your time when you guys won the 2009 World Cup, we saw good transition of players from that time up onto the Black Stars. But in the last couple of years, we've not seen it with our junior teams. Is this the time that you think, if you had your way to speak to the FA, or maybe, I think maybe that's part of a broader idea on the part of the FA, and that's why they have included Desmond as part of the setup for the Black Stars. Is it about time we revisit what they did in 2009?
Well, it depends on the guys as well. If you go and you don't do well, you cannot force the coach or anyone to bring the players there. However, you might get 1 or 2 players who you think they are well matured so that you can test them at the Blasters or the national under 23. So, in as much that the coaches are there, Desmond is with the senior national team and he can monitor and give a lot of report to the head coach. It also lies in the hands of the players as well. Like you said on ours, if like group stages you were out, I don't think most of us will get the opportunity to go to the Blasters. But the moment you are doing well and going for it, then there will be attention on all the guys, and so that you get the experience as well. And at that one, if even the coach brings your names out, everybody will support it. So in as much that you want the coaches to look at them, the guys also need to do extra work so that they can get the opportunity and visit the Blasters itself. So it depends on the game plan, their mentality, and everything. So, like, if the FA too can contact some of the ex-footballers to be around the team. I know one of the guys is there. Is from ex-Mediama's captain. I forgot his name.
Inside?
No. When I get the name, I will tell you. He's with them. He also have the brain. He play with them a bit, and he's been the national under-20 team. So he needs to be there to speak to them and tell them what they need to do, what Ghanaians are expecting, and to give them that kind of moral support. I think it will be a plus for the team as well. Going into this kind of tournament, they need that kind of, the vibe. You see the vibe Stephen Appiah and Asamoah gave to the Blasters when they were in camp. It bring a different euphoria as well. So it depends on the guys what they will do so that they can get the opportunity to play for the Blasters.
Okay, May 2nd, first game for the Satellite. You are the coach of the team. What are you telling your boys, and what are you expecting from that game?
Well, I will just tell them that just go out there, play your heart out, fight for the badge. This is a great opportunity for you to get a good club, because normally most of them are playing young clubs in Europe. Some are playing in Ghana here, and it's a great opportunity that will open a lot of doors for you. You play well, you get good contracts, and when the money comes, it doesn't go to the GFA president. It doesn't go to the coach. It doesn't go to the government. It goes to you, your family, and your friends. So a huge opportunity that the country have given to you. What are you going to do to take advantage of it? Go out there and make yourself proud. That is all. You don't need the president to call them on phone so that you can get the confidence to play. We have more than 2 million footballers. If you are selected 23, and the 23 you are in the first 11, you don't need a call from anyone to get that kind of confidence to play for the nation. That alone is a motivation for you to do well.
I can see you are talking from experience. I actually can see it from your eyes. We have some few minutes to go. I'll take you to a bit of some lighter note. Yeah. I normally do this with a lot of people we interview. Just quick thoughts. If you are to pick... okay, let me ask you. Who is your favorite in the Black Star squad? Now.
Favorite for now?
Yes.
I have to name only one?
Yeah, just one.
Oh. I have my star boy there, Kudus, but I'll go for Partey because I played with him in the African Cup of Nations. Was it 2015 or 2013?
Yeah.
So
Partey for you.
I'm very close to him, but if not him, I will go for Kudus, but Partey.
Partey.
Yeah.
Partey all day.
All day.
Okay. Favorite local team?
Everybody knows.
You don't know?
The Red Devils. Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Okay. Your favorite food?
Well, I'm a fufu guy, but I like spaghetti as well.
Which one is it?
No, I'll go for spaghetti.
Spag?
Yes, spag.
Okay. Your favorite foreign team?
A whole lot, actually. I can't say it, you.
Just one.
Meferi. Manchester United.
Charlie,
Manchester United.
The team is not good. The team is not good. But just quick thoughts on
my good friend is a captain, so.
Just quick thoughts on Ruben Amorim. Where do you stand? People say we should sack him.
No. When did he give man for you to sack him? What have he done?
Okay.
He haven't done anything. I think he's trying his best. The kind of players we have now, you don't expect the coach to do miracle or magic. He's now massaging the team well. Now that we know that comfortably you will not be relegated, you can rest some of the guys to focus on the Europa League, try to win it and qualify for the Champions League so that you can get good players from outside and buy. Because most of the good players in the world, if you are not playing for Champions League, you will not get them. He came in the middle of a league that the team is struggling and all was struggling. He can't do anything. And look at where he have gotten us to in the Europa League, semi-finals now. So you cannot blame him. Listen, when we are playing, you see the first 11. Don't watch the first 11. Go to the bench and see the kind of players we have in the bench. We have only the youth team guys at the bench. So it's normal that we are struggling now. Yeah. It's football. It happens to a lot of clubs. You can go down, but trying to revive it takes a lot of time. And where we are now, it will be difficult for us to get great players. No great player will come and play only EPL and Carling Cup and that kind of cup. They want to taste the European football. So if you are not doing well there, it won't go well.
Okay.
I still love them. we're still praying for them. My good friend Bruno Fernandes, the captain, I play with him at Udinese.
Oh wow.
Yeah, once a while I try to communicate with him. And,
oh nice.
Yeah, so we will try to win the Europa League and see if we can get some good players to add to the squad. Because if not, next year he will suffer a bit because he will not get a lot of quality.
Okay, my final question, it's on the Black Stars. There are 4 more games in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah.
The coach was under so much pressure to win the upcoming games. He did so. 8-0 in the 2 games. Just your snap thoughts on how he started in the World Cup qualifiers. He's yet to lose a game. And where you see this team, do you think we can qualify given the 4 games played?
Fantastic. I think he've done a great job. Looking at the pressure, the nation couldn't qualify for the African Cup of Nations, the kind of pressure that was coming, but he was relaxed. And listen, one thing I like about him, like he never shy away when he makes mistakes. I like people like that. Be very frank, never shy away. And he gave a report to the FA that this is what he thinks they have to do. Gratefully, the FA have done that, and we could see different vibe around the team. This is what we want. After 2 games, 8 games, not conceding, great set pieces like I've been talking about. We cannot ask for more. Just that going forward, we meet a lot of teams that will be very difficult. Because, mind you, if you qualify for the World Cup, you know the kind of countries you are going to meet. So we have a lot of room for improvement. But where we are coming from, the turbulences we are coming from, and where we have gotten to and where we are going, I think gradually we are getting there, and we can't ask for more for now. We are just praying that the guys will come back without any injuries, and this 4-nation tournament, it will be a plus for us. Yeah. Especially to test our goalkeeper as well, to see
which one, the Benjamin Asare?
Asare.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because going forward he will.
You think he's not good enough?
No,
he's good.
Chad, Madagascar have a very great team. By going forward, you will meet a lot of strikers, a lot of midfielders, some great footballers that it will be a test of time for him, a test of time for the defenders, and the kind of formation and different team the coach wants to build. So it's not only him, just that he is the first, he's now the new player in camp. And I play with him at the Olympics. I know the kind of goalkeeper he is. Yeah. Very experienced, good guy. He's very good on with the feet, and he commands defense. And this is the kind of goalkeepers we want. So I'm urging him not to relax. You have a lot of room for improvement, and he will meet a lot of teams that will give the team a headache. And that is where maybe if the team is not doing well, the goalkeepers come in. So from where we are coming from, I think things are in the right direction, and we need to support the FA, support the coaches so that we can qualify. But I'm telling you, you will go to the World Cup.
We'll go to the World Cup.
That's a fact.
USA, Canada, Mexico.
Yes. But I'm hoping that when the group comes, we won't be in Mexico. As our supporters will be very disappointed.
So they will go camping for Guadalajara. Agyemang, thank you so much. I hope your presence here will inspire the team to win a 5th AFCON title in Egypt. Thank you so much for doing this with us.
Well, thank you very much. And that's what we all praying for. And guys, go out there, play well, give everything on the field, and Ghanaians will appreciate you. We are here to support you, and trust us, we will pray for you and do it for Mother Ghana. Go, Black Satellite.
Bless up. Thank you.
Thank you too.